Hey, what it do, YouTube? This X Factor 27 coming back to you guys again today. We're gonna be reacting to the 50 best moves of Jacob Fatu. If you guys don't know who Jacob Fatu is, he is Solo Sokoa's the Fake Suge Knight's personal enforcer, and he's really my favorite new member of the new bloodline. I call him the Timu bloodline. So today I found this video. Shout out to Thunderfile, excuse me, for the video. So we're gonna react to it. Yeah, so if you guys see Jacob Fatu here, he seems like a lot heavier. Come to find out, before he made his debut in WWE, he actually lost 20 pounds. So shout out to him for putting in the work for that. And even you're gonna see during this video that he's still, even at that heavier weight, he was still doing some stuff that most cruiserweights couldn't even do. So we're gonna keep going with it. Yeah, you guys see, Jacob has so much aura and swag to him, man. I can't wait to his singles run. He has a single run. It's gonna feed families for real. 'Cause dude has everything, and he has good promo skills as well.
Family won that championship after a month-long tournament. In his first event, we were on the call.
The West Coast Pro Champion has arrived.
Werewolf.
Oh no.
Oh! Amazing.
God, did you guys see how much force he puts into that, man? You know you're hitting somebody hard when you can hear the smack and the echo through the arena, man. I know it ain't a WWE crowd, but I know even when he's in WWE, you can still hear some of them chops and thrusts. So man, that's crazy to hear.
Conditioning for the big man.
Fatu is
on the weekend. And oh, what an explosive sternum.
That dude just dumps him.
The rules are clearly out the window.
You got to fight fire with fire.
Any member of his family to be pissed off.
There's Beal.
Here, and Fatu with the heel.
He just
Man, I can tell you now, if him and any cruiserweight type wrestler has a match, he's gonna be doing that to them a lot. I can see him doing that to Rey Mysterio or Carmelo Hayes down the road whenever he has a singles run. But man, if you're not in the same weight class as Jacob, you can throw it to Saudi Arabia or something like that. So that's crazy.
and this if he wanted to, is he just prolonging?
Junior, the challenger, representing the UK.
Fatu for dear life trying to swing homicide off him into a side.
Trying to finish off Samurai.
And he made it look easy.
Fatu.
They and the West Coast bad body drop.
And a high back body drop.
Man, he got it. Nice to see you've changed the support of the mic.
Come on. Oh,
Man, it just proves, you see, even when Jacob was still 20 pounds heavier, and he still kind of is a heavyweight style wrestler. You see how high he got up, guys? That's just crazy. Most cruiserweights can't get up that high, and people of smaller statues. So that just proves how gifted Jacob Fatu is. So I know later on in the videos, he's probably gonna be doing some more crazy stuff. So we just gotta wait till we get up to that probably top 15, top 10 to see all that.
Pop up! Oh, just nowhere to. And he is adding to that pop up. Oh, long way.
The floor, get out of harm's way, but
Starboy Charlie.
Sit whipped, face first into the buckle, and Fatu. Oh my God! Here.
I haven't seen that move in WWE yet. Boy, I tell you, Jacob Bag is crazy, man. Like I tell you, like I just said earlier, when he has a single run, bro gonna be putting out like all the moves. Like you guys play WWE 2K games, you know how you can just put all the moves on your character and stuff like that. It seems like Jacob got heavyweight, super heavyweight, and cruiserweight moves in his bag. So man, this dude is crazy.
Here he comes.
Oh, and what a center!
Oh!
God!
Justice the center to follow up.
Tree of woe.
It's a lot of weight coming down on you, man. It's like Bronson Weed, but a lot smaller, but still, that's a lot of impact on your chest and stomach, man. That's just wild.
And that's why they call here to Major League Wrestling at one point. But if you
Listen, just because Fatu decided not to buy boots.
Now they did. Big body slam style.
Cameron Cole, by the way, oh my goodness. Wow.
It's whenever Mads Kruger is in the ring. Oh my God, but Fatu. And Kruger, the recipient of a spear.
That you guys remember that spear kind of reminds me of how Bobby Lashley does his spear, man. So you know, Bobby Lashley, when he spears somebody, he kind of does like what Jacob Fatu just did, like a rollover. So man, we haven't even seen that in WWE yet, man. So this is just pretty much all indie Jacob right now. But I tell you, his bag is deep, man. You can just see just from that how deep that is. So
Big choke slam.
Ring, but Fatu catches him.
You're a Nagi.
Oh, but runs right into it.
Fatu has both guns. Oh my God.
see, I had to pause it right there, man. You saw that, man. That's just pure strength. No bread, no water, just meat. That's how Booker T says it, man. Like I said, man, that's why he's Solo Sikoa's personal enforcer. Dude, just a beast. For real.
Oh my God, what a
Behind him is the former.
super kick to the jaw. Oh, super kick right to
Man, if you know the Samoan family, they love their super kicks. And you know, super kick has become more and more prevalent during this time and era, but it still can knock the wind out of you anytime. You probably be seeing stars and all that stuff. So I know the Usos love them, Jay love them especially. But Jacob does the same thing, and he has got the same amount of force. So
Fatu turns around with a big.
Rolls backward. Oh, Jesus.
Is this the opening? There it is!
Turnabout.
Jason, this is the guy you want to test yourself against. Oh my God.
The cover now, Fatu.
Oh! Drilled into this hard floor. Absolutely no give.
Splash by the Samoan werewolf now into it. My God,
What an important interpromotional fight. Handspring. Whoa. Oh, no.
no, he blocked it. Oh, he did.
Avoids the ace crusher.
bruh. So if you guys remember when Jacob debuted, he kind of did the same thing against Randy Orton. When Randy Orton tried to go for the RKO, but he did the same thing and he blocked it, and then he came back and did the super kick. So that's just crazy, man. And when Randy Orton looked back and he saw that Jacob was still up, his face was priceless. He was like, who the heck is this Samoan dude?
Pops him up. Oh, huge pop up. Let it rolling and show off that athleticism, but the strength
And what he brings. That's beautiful.
It's
Wow.
all the way up to the top, looking to take a risk in the crossbody.
up top is Fatu and a cross body. Mercy.
Man, as you guys saw, like I said, athleticism, man. And that's just how deep Jacob Fatu bag is, man. So shout out to him for just being able to do all this stuff.
Beats a right hand to the top.
Oh!
Big splash with a huge.
Fatu on the headbutt now flying.
I didn't see that coming.
Loading up was Bandito. Now Fatu.
Goes down. And Fatu.
To be that size and to be able to do a Frankensteiner is crazy. And I know guys know Braun Breaker does his off the top rope, but Jacob being able to just do that on the ground, kind of like how Rey Mysterio does his Frankensteiners in his move as well. That's just crazy, man. That's just God-given gifts right there.
Wobbly on his feet, but not so much, and he can't pop.
Oh my God!
Fatu put on the brakes. Oh God, no such luck for Jay Briscoe.
That crossbody caught. Oh! Sit out power bomb. One. And he picked him up. Samoa drop.
There's one there. No Fatu. Samoan.
Couple of clotheslines mounting.
Speed.
Oh no! Caught that Samoan drop.
Weapon.
Man, if you guys know, you Samoan, you're gonna do a Samoan drop. So he's been doing that a lot in WWE. Still one of the prettiest ones in the game, man. I think him and Roman have the best ones in my opinion right now. Solo does a pretty good one, but Jacob really does a very good one for real. So shout out to him for that.
On this Samoan's rear end.
Oh no, not there, not there! Oh! Fatu setting up for pile driver. Right on the ring.
And we see both here.
Fatu over to assist. Oh my God!
Man, that kind of reminds me how Kevin Owens used to do folks with his power bomb on the apron. If you guys know, when he was in NXT, he did the same thing to Sami Zayn, and just being a heel Kevin Owens, he did that, but kind of similar, but it kind of looked like it went up a lot higher. So, like I said, brute strength and just coming down on that. I know you've seen Wonderland by the time you get hit by that. So.
And a big spike. Yeah. The spike. Samoan spike.
Cos Pillman.
Man. So shout out to Umaga. He's the one that really made that popular. Man. So that Samoan spike did by Umaga, Solo Sikoa, and Jacob Fatu, man. So shout out to Umaga for making that one of the biggest moves in Samoan arsenal. They look like it takes knocks the breath out of you, man. Especially when Roman Reigns takes it. He like he's seeing stars, Looney Tunes, and everything.
This is going to cost him the match, isn't it?
Standing that against Andy Brown as well. It's an incredible counter.
And now Jacob Fatu, handspring.
You see the ability, the shapeshifter.
Beautiful.
I never knew the name of that move. He does it a lot in WWE. Still looks immaculate. I never did know it was called the shapeshifter. So, wow, you learn something new every day, man. But crap, dude, that size being able to do that is just downright crazy.
Gee.
Jacob Fatu will not be denied a double Samoan.
Oh my goodness.
Unbelievable.
Oh no. Wow. Can't turn your back on Fatu's again.
God damn it. Bouncing off the ropes. Head first and into that. Fatu gonna fly.
Oh, and into the fan.
The ring post, and now Fatu.
World heavyweight champion.
Man, that is crazy. Did you guys see that he like went full force and it did not stop? Like, I know most people be hesitant to do suicide dives, but Jacob, he got kids to feed, so he got to do everything he can to make sure them kids get fed, man. But man, to be that size and being able to do that is just downright crazy.
Just caught Pillman. Oh, and then dumps him.
One of the most athletic big men you'll ever see is Fatu.
There you go. What?
The strength of Jacob Fatu.
Catching smoke. Oh my goodness.
Got caught in midair in that Uranagi.
Now Fatu charging in.
Oh, no. Oh, my.
Favor him because Fatu's got to get oxygen.
Oh, and that running attack. Here comes.
Oh man, not to the ref. Oh man, poor ref. He probably ain't never been the same after that for real. But if you guys know, he does that a lot in WWE. I remember the first time Roman Reigns got hit by it, And like I say, Roman Reigns' face when he gets hit by something like that is freaking hilarious. But imagine a dude that size coming at you with all that weight at the bottom, man. I tell you, I'll probably just be sent to heaven or pass out or something like that. The match is over. You can just count to 100. I'm not getting back up. Y'all can have it.
Comes Jacob. Over the top. He can fly. Target locked. On fire.
Fatu over the top.
Upset clothesline.
That's crazy. If you guys know, Montez Ford does something like that. They call it one of his high flying moves and stuff. But it's like the third time I've seen somebody like get up like with just pure vertical, just get up like that. I know there's a lot of other smaller wrestlers that can probably do it, but like I've been saying, a wrestler that size getting up like that is freaking crazy.
Fatu! Twisting senton!
Another corner. Fatu goes up.
No! Duck under clothesline. Oh my goodness!
Fatu. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that.
Another corner. Fatu up to the top. Oh!
Man, it kind of remind me of how Jeff Hardy used to do his Whisper in the Wind, but like a more smaller version and more rotation with it. So, like I said, Jacob Fatu is pretty much just a creator wrestler in real life from WWE 2K. So, it seems like he has everything in his bag, man.
From the top rope. Oh my God!
No way.
Fatu, my goodness!
What?
Wait a second, both men now standing on the top.
Hurricane Rana from the top rope.
In this situation.
I guess Brian Breaker ain't the only person that's able to do that. Man, he did his a little bit different. He went to the side of the rope and he did it. Man, I tell you, when Jacob has his solo run, boy, it's gonna be over with.
Up to the second rope. Moonsault to the
Balancing on the guardrail. And a moonsault.
Jacob Fatu. Moonsault off the second.
No.
What the hell is Fatu thinking? Get out of here!
Fatu. Fatu to the top rope.
Swanton.
Living in this moment that. Oh!
We've seen Fatu go airborne.
Oh my God.
Fatu near 300 pounds. That's a huge senton from Fatu.
Speaking of Jeff Hardy, a swanton bomb. Man, that's crazy. To be that size, be able to do it. And you saw it was like did perfectly, like perfect movement, perfect air and everything. So I don't know what else to say about Jacob, man. That's why he's Samoan werewolf, man. Like I said, he got kids to feed. So
No.
Spencer threw at him and
Off one side.
oh my God!
Are you kidding me?
I don't know what's going to happen.
Is the wrestling skills of this man Fatu. My God, is his hip.
Oh my God! Coast to coast!
Evil intensity. West Coast to coast.
Throw the chair on. Here comes
No way.
bruh, I did not know he can do a coast to coast. Man, oh man, Shane McMahon would be proud, but dang, and he did it with a chair. That's crazy. So I know we have some street fights or bloodline rules match down the road with just Jacob and probably Solo fighting each other, because I feel like that's gonna happen down the road. That's gonna be crazy, man. So stupid athleticism.
Avalanche Samoan.
Oh my God.
Jacob Fatu.
Oh my God.
Samoan.
Oh my God.
Fatu or AJ Gray have in mind here. Live from the top. What's he gonna do?
Top rope. Fly.
What the hell is this going to be? Spanish fly through the.
Jacob Fatu more than halfway across the ring and he nailed it.
Championship bragging rights. Who does the West Coast belong? Moonsault or a frog splash.
Fatu! Flat on his back. Fatu off the top.
Titles are.
Man, Samoan Splash, one of Samoan's biggest assets in their arsenal. And if you guys saw the height and distance Jacob was getting during his Samoan splash. That's crazy. I know the Usos get a lot of leverage and stuff like that when they do theirs, but like I said, a man that size being able to do that is just downright crazy.
On the line in this match, the Ultra Tag Team title is Fatu.
Offense here.
Wow, look at that. That's unbelievable.
Wrestling, and we can definitely already add this to the list. Oh my gosh, look at that.
Been dragged into position.
Fatu off the top. Fatu. Oh my God! Oh my God!
Yeah, if you guys know, that's one of Jacob's biggest moves he does. I know if you guys watched the War Games match, he was setting up to do that moonsault, and he told the cameraman to get out the way, man. But do you guys see it? That is very difficult to do. I know most cruiserweights that couldn't even do that, or middleweight classes that could do that, but he does it so seamlessly, and he's 20 pounds lighter and has a lot more mobility now, so it just makes it easier for him to do. That's just crazy, man. So
He's won plenty of matches with this before.
Fatu perched up high with the moonsault.
Moonsault connected.
He's all the way in heaven. Oh my God! And Fatu.
We got this. Wow.
Jacob Fatu is off the hook. SST.
His entire body.
Look at the height.
And basically, no one has been able to see that. Look at this. Adios. He'd rather see his mother hooked up to a machine than get
And throws. Wait, Vikingo goes up. Samoan drop. Samoan drop.
oh my
Samoan
God,
drop.
man, hey, I already know on when he's in WWE 2K 25 when it comes out, that's gonna be his signature. I already know, because I know when he has his single run, that's probably gonna be his signature, because that's one of his I watched a lot of his indie matches and stuff when I was trying to get to know more about Jacob. That's one of his main moves for real. This is the move that's about to come up, the Rikishi driver.
another pop-up.
Thunder Driver.
Ooh, spiked him. Caught by Fatu.
Rikishi driver.
Lying in wait again. Rikishi driver
Yep.
with the
Go.
exclamation point.
Werewolf, and then he's gonna go for that.
Cody and the Young Bucks and let him know that Darby might not be available on Wednesday.
Oh,
Now Jacob, I see a bad moon rising tonight. Moonsault connected.
Oh my God, Fatu.
Springboard moonsault by Fatu. Wait a minute. Oh my God, no.
Fatu! Springboard moonsault! That's gonna do it! Yes!
okay, so video goes. But man, yeah, that's crazy, man. So that's all of Jacob Fatu's moves. That's gonna be his finisher right there, man. So that's just crazy right there. And you saw how he got up, guys. That's just downright crazy what he's able to do, man. But I tell you, when this dude has his singles run, he's gonna be a great champion. He's gonna get a lot of fans always. I don't know if he's gonna be a baby face or a heel, but whatever one he does, he's gonna be doing great, because he's doing that good as a heel now. Right now, he ain't talking as much, but he can cut up good promo as well, man. So, what do you guys think about Jacob Fatu? Which one of his moves is you guys' favorite? Like, comment, and subscribe if you guys want to. Y'all have a good day. It's Fatu out.